What? Oh! Hello everyone, and welcome back to ShmoofPojo. I'm Shmoof, and we're continuing our playthrough of Elden Ring. I'm going to start out by apologizing for how long that hiatus was. It was very sudden, and I was just gone. I wasn't feeling very well, and just kind of took a while to get back into recording. But I'm back. In my main game, I have beaten this at this point. I've gotten one of the endings. I won't spoil anything. But I do have a lot of things I need to do, and I've put some pinpoints in the map for things I want to do for getting quests going. And I put so many in fact, that it started to reset them. So this isn't even all the pinpoints I put in. One of the things is I realized by beating Godric, I had missed the starting point for some quests. So like hers, she shouldn't be here normally. Like I didn't get here the way I wanted to, so I'm gonna talk to her.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The Round Table Hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots. Although, it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Alright, so in case you forgot, she's the lady who was in the shack outside of Godric's castle, or Stormvale Castle, early on in the game, who gave us the summon dust ashes for the jellyfish. And so what we had gotten in the castle was a memento from her troops.
It's
I wonder if I can give it to her.
all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
I can't give her anything right now. So I know that if we go talk to the blacksmith, he should say something about her.
Now, look at you. Those eyes tell a story of a challenger who's felled his mark. Find 'em well. Now lay out your arms.
Okay, cool. So we can talk about her, but first I want to sell a couple things. We have both of those, so we'll have to make sure to grab those. That's another thing we have to do while we're here. I want to just sell, because we have some extra stuff. And there we go. So, let's actually real quick see if I can upgrade that scythe. I cannot. Okay. So let's ask about her.
The girl you brought here, she's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
Alright, so now we have to go tell her that he says that. It's a real quick back and forth between these characters for a little
It's
while.
all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Tell her what the blacksmith
You're
said.
telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us Tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
Yeah, he is. Just go back.
Back already. No matter. Lay out your arms.
Not about that, sir. About Roderica.
The girl. What about her?
Would you watch over her?
Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it.
It's what she
I
wants.
refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Alright, well, let's go talk to her again.
If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me.
Alright, that is actually all we can do for right now. If we leave and come back, she will have set up shop and he will be surprised. Another thing we have to do is we actually have to have her touch us.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
So we're gonna let her hold us, and unfortunately the Baldakin's blessing is a horrible thing, but we'll get rid of it real fast, so it's fine.
My thanks, great champion.
So she's gonna give us a hug, and then we'll get a blessing, quote unquote.
You are very warm.
There we go.
What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
So she's gonna let us go, and then we're gonna talk to her immediately again, because she will then talk to us and not just give us a hug. But, you know, she'll also give us a hug. She's weird and has to whisper to us.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more? The blessing is still aflame in your breast, dear. Would you like to be held? Regardless?
Yes.
Now, come closer.
I don't need any more cursing of your blessing.
You are so very warm.
Alright.
I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. Then good day to you, my dear.
Alright, so that's progressed her quest line. I don't think we're far enough in the game to keep her quest line going right now. You know, we haven't met the right characters, but it's a start. So I'm going to try to immediately get rid of that blessing. We'll use it. So the problem with that blessing is that as long as you have it in your inventory, your maximum health is lowered, which is just utter crap. What else do we have to do? We spoke with him, I'm sure. I'm going to talk with him right now. There's a little bit of lag there. We do need to come here because we haven't talked to them yet. So yes, yeah, here. That's the two fingers. They are literally two fingers. This is absolutely disgusting, as they are also just rotting and just really gross. And here's the lady who talks for them.
Are you that new tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya, the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble. to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
All right, lady.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
Alright, so she's going to... It's basically in all the other Souls games, when you get the soul of a lord or something, and you can turn it into a weapon, she's going to be able to give us the things that he had for one remembrance each, and sometimes for runes as well. So we'll take his grafted dragon arm, as horrible as that is, and we'll also take the Axe of Godric, because I had duplicated the remembrance.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
So something she could have told us, but I know, so I'll explain, is that to activate the Great Runes, because they're currently inactive when we get them, we have to go to the place that they describe in here, the Divine Tower that activates them. So this one is activated in the Divine Tower that's found in Limgrave, because we got this in Limgrave. That tower is right here. This is the tower. As you can see, the bridge is busted up, but that's not going to be a problem. So we'll go ahead and take care of that later, after I've gotten all these other quests started. This is going to be a long recording session for me, so I'm going to try and get to the point where I'm actually continuing the story again, like the main story. But for now, I think that's everything we're going to do here in the hold. Hold on, did we talk to him? He should now acknowledge us as a person.
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then I bid you welcome, as a true member of the Round Table. I am known as Gideon Ofnir, as a tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. I am accumulating knowledge, to be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.
That's something he mentions a lot, is he wants people to remain constant. I think if I talk to him again...
You'll be after more great runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the Shard Bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more great runes, won't you?
Oh, absolutely. So here we can talk to him to get information about all the different shard bearers, which, if people want me to, I can listen to them. Otherwise, I'm not going to. Let me check. Do we have any? We do not. Okay. So Nefali's here now.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Thank you very much. That is a very useful talisman that increases our maximum equipment load, which I think we'll check right now. I don't want to use this anymore. I do want to get like an actual outfit going, so we're going to put this on. We'll put the gloves on, and we'll change the boots out. Well, maybe we won't. Let's see. Does it look better if we change the boots? Kinda. Alright, and our equipment load is still medium, so we're not going to equip that talisman right now. I only want to equip it, I want to keep to at least a medium load. If we get to a light load, that's amazing, but medium is where it needs to at least stay at. Okay, so I know we just spent a lot of time, like basically over half the episode, just here in the Round Table Hold, but now we're going to go out and actually get started on stuff. So I don't know if she left anything here for us. I don't know if she would have. I haven't skipped her, giving her the gift to get her to go. Let's see if there's anything here. Wait, first there is. Oh, well, thank you. That's actually really good. That's really good. We're going to upgrade our flasks then. Thank you very much. That is awesome. Alright. So, we're going to hop on Corin. And we're going to follow this road this way because there's a shack over here that I think we've also missed the chance for meeting someone there. Because in my other game, on Pojo, I went there later and there was no one there. But I've been told by friends that there is a shopkeeper there, supposed to be there, called the War Master. There's a light. Is he going to be here? Oh, he is! Interesting. Okay, cool. So I do get to meet him. Yes, this is the War Master's shack. This is his location. Hello, sir.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernal. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
Sure.
Yes, you're a Tarnished through and through. Takes me back. That's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good and proper Tarnished, like you.
Cool.
There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle. Lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword. And the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle. To death itself.
I like that we can hear a troll in the background. Cool, so you can just buy a bunch of these from him. Ash of Warden skill. Huh.
Not floating your boat, eh? Well, there's no rush. Knowledge of the arts can wait another day.
It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm sorry I missed you in my other game. Now, if you'll notice, the bloodstains here, it's not for fighting him, I imagine. There are some nasty people in this game you can fight. I don't know what triggers them, but they are nighttime only, and so it's nighttime right now, and they're not here, so clearly I haven't done whatever it does to trigger them. Next we're going to follow the road further, and we're going to go here, and meet someone fantastic. I like that it shows a road. Maybe it's a little further here. Okay, there's a path here. No thanks. Oh, cool. There's a blockade. There were also chimes and stuff that trigger, but I actually somehow missed them. Let's go. Run on through. I'm gonna get whatever's going on here. Take that though. That was a treasure chest too. Okay. I'll come back to that later. First I want to come up here, because before we go see the other person, I think there might be someone around here. A friend we can see. Or maybe they're down at the Greystone here. I don't remember where we meet him. But I know we have something good to show him.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello?
He's already calling to us, so we'll help him. So this right here is my bestest friend, Alexander the Warrior Jar.
Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
Absolutely.
My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. No, there's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Alright, will do. Let's swap to something big. We don't have the strength for it, but I believe we can still use it. So we're gonna two-hand it. We're just gonna go ahead and give him a big smack. Nope, that didn't work. Come on, bud. You gonna pop out or what?
Don't stop now, friend. Just keep clobbering away. Put those doubts to rest. I'll be just fine. Give it your all, I say.
Okay. There you go. We got you out. So let's swap back to our claws. Hello, Alexander.
Ah. Well played, good sir. Well played. Oh, that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Ah. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Oh, thank you.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
Yep, so that's a thing we'll have to come back to much later in the game, but
I'm
he's been our
heading
friend.
eastward to Redmane Castle on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. I've heard there's to be a festival held there.
Alright, and so we're going to go over the grace here, and rest. There's a, oh, there's just a red one. I don't think it has anything for us. rest here. We're not rest, we're not even gonna rest, we're just going to acquire it. So then next we need to go to here. So I'm gonna warp over here to the Third Church of America where we got the wondrous physic. And we're gonna head south through the woods. I believe, did we grab the things at that Erd tree? I think we did, but I'm gonna check just to make sure. And then we're gonna meet another friend. My favorite friend. Best friend in the whole game. So, it's gonna take just a couple minutes as we run through here. Trying to get as much of this as streamlined as possible so that we can continue showing things of use to anyone who hasn't played the game or is perhaps watching this to figure things out. So we come up here, and we did, I think, already? Yes, that's where it would have been, so we did already get it. Okay. So as you can see, I have another beacon over here. That's our next goal. Shoot. There we go. Nice. Butt slam. Okay, let's head so we can hear our friend right now. Our best friend. He's up there. Hi, bud. Hi. Okay. So, oops, we're going to try and sneak past this giant bear because, oh my god, is it just a pain to try and kill. I do want all these lilies. Oh, it's up. It's up, and we're gonna go underground. Because this is what we're here for. It's down here. Well, I mean, we're here for the guy on top, but I also want to grab this while we're here. Nice talisman. And we're not currently in a fight, so that's great. Okay, so now that we've seen him, we're actually going to go back to the Church of Ella and talk with the Merchant Kale. Not explained anywhere in the game that this is what we have to do next, but I know, so. Hi, Kale.
Ah, it's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
Actually, about the howling in Mistwood.
The howl of a wolf? In the Mistwood? I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Ah, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Yay.
There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you when you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people, wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now, though the Elden Ring is shattered. I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished, and mine.
Absolutely.
Perhaps you don't need to hear this, but see that no harm comes to my kin. We have a saying, we wanderers. Lament not your solitude. Expect no sympathy, no regard, nothing. But if anyone dares harm us, show them no mercy. That is our code, so to speak. Just the way we are, deeply unforgiving.
I'm so sorry, Kale. In my other game, I accidentally killed him. I was testing out a spell, and it was much bigger than I thought it would be, and I took him out. And I still feel bad about it. But I promise not to kill him this time.
Goodbye, for now.
Alright, so I think we made decent progress in our episode here, so I'm going to go ahead and rest. And I'll thank you all for watching. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you like what I'm doing, if you could subscribe, that'd be great. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you're already subscribed and you want to know whenever a new video comes out, you can hit the bell next to the subscribe button and you'll get a notification whenever a new video is posted. So thank you all so much for watching and have a wonderful day.